What's up, YouTube? Knight's Edge here again. Got another little cool unboxing from a knife that I've been really looking forward to. Got a pretty good idea of what's in this box. Took the address and all that good stuff off. Before I get into it, please, if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want more of it. And appreciate all my Patreons and channel members. I try to do a live stream every Saturday 9:30. Just had to cancel the one this week, but next week should be back on. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody supporting the channel. 9:30 a.m. Saturday mornings is usually when I do my live stream. So appreciate y'all. Would love to see you show up. Hit the like button down below, subscribe if you want to hear me ramble more about knives and stuff or whatever. Sometimes I veer off, but anyway, this one, pretty excited to get a hold of this one. Let's see if I can get the official channel unboxing knife there. Illuminati Ninja Leatherman free, I think. Only showed it 1,000 times on here, but yeah, that is the channel's official unboxing knife. If you guys hadn't checked out Illuminati Ninja, he's pretty cool. Got some pretty cool stuff. Go ahead and tear into this thing here. See what we got going on. This one, I actually saw one of the friends of the channel showed it to me, Mr. Eddie, and definitely was excited for the opportunity to get a hold of this one. He had one of them. I saw one of the ones that he had, and I was like, oh man, that is a super cool knife. And never have I handled a NAPS knife either, so that's pretty cool, right? So, bubble wrap out the way here. Go look at the box. NAPS Co. Pretty retro, cool looking little box. And give you a little preview of what's in there. Lander 1 pocket knife, 21st anniversary of opportunity. So this is kind of a special one, right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Dun dun dun. What we got going on here? I've never handled a lander. I think it's pretty cool. Ben and all the lander people, I mean, they do a really cool deal where they offer it's like open source for 3D printing for their scales and stuff. And I think that's one cool thing. So if you have a 3D printer, if you have access to a 3D printer, you can 3D print scales for this bad boy. If you just buy a basic lander and you don't like the scales, you can 3D print another one. Also, the designer of the Baby Banter and the designer of the Big Banter and the Banter. So, pretty talented fella. He's got a pretty cool knife company. There's a little look at that. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin were minutes from landing the lunar module on the moon surface, and the onboard navigation system malfunctioned, and they were headed for a boulder field. Right? Pretty cool. You can read all that if you want. Pause it. I'm holding it up in the correct way where you can read all that stuff. The warranty, maintenance, insides, all that stuff. That's pretty cool. You can look at that, you know, see it's running on bearings, you know, the blade, the you know, pretty much all the inner workings of the knife. If you want to disassemble it, take it apart. So that's pretty neat. That's the first time seeing that detailed of a little background story, I think, in a knife, you know, that I've unboxed. So I really like that. It's pretty cool. I have to take time and go back and read that myself, the full thing. But yeah, I was really excited to see this one. A little plastic right there for you. Go ahead and put the box over there. Alright, get a nice close-up of that. That is the like the lunar surface, I think. Correct. Either the moon or Mars. I'm not sure. Might be the Mars. Maybe I need to read that some more before I get into the knife, right? Let's see. Lunar land control, lunar lanyard. Blah 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 blah. Oh, take charge. Stick the landing. Walk on the moon. Lanyard is a pocket knife of possibility. That's pretty cool. That is really neat. So this is kind of like a replication of the lunar scales, the lunar surface on the scales, I think. I don't know why I was thinking it was Mars, but maybe because of the red hue that's to it. Maybe it is Mars. I might be totally wrong. Let me know down in the comments. Hey, I'd like to have all the information I can, right, for the full review. The description says Lander 1 pocket knife, 21st anniversary of opportunity. Doesn't specify lunar or Martian landing there, but that's pretty cool, right? I love that that surface. You can definitely feel the texture in it. Some sort of like maybe G10 on the handle. I don't know. I have to read the specifics. I'll definitely have more information on that by the time I do the full review. But until then, this is just an unboxing, so I'm just kind of checking this out for the first time. Pretty cool, man. Look at that. That little, I usually don't care at all for lanyards or lanyard beads or, you know, anything like that kind of hanging off of the knife, but that is really neat. That little lunar, that little rover. I think that's a little rover right there. And I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is the lunar rover. It might be the Martian rover. Let me know again down in the comments, but just sent its last message fairly recently, a few months ago, pretty sure within the last year at least. And the last message it sent was, my battery is low and it's getting dark, which is pretty cool to have on the clip, man. That is like that, that's kind of, you know, I'm a sucker for stuff like that sometimes, but I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, that was one of the selling points of the knife to me, actually, right? I think that's pretty neat. So let's go ahead and give her a flick open. First time flicking open a KnivesShipFree. Ooh. All right. So it's kind of like a, I'd say kind of comparable to like the Ontario Knives Rat Model 2. Got a pretty cool little grind there. Swedges down. D2 on the blade. A little jimp in there. Thumb studs are fairly comfortable. Liner lock. Very snappy. Let's see if I can reverse flick it. Yeah, no problem there. Pretty neat little knife, man. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Definitely not, I mean, you wouldn't call this like a, you know, a cold steel 80-10, you know, like a hard use pocket knife or anything like that. Looks like a good little slicer though. I think that's pretty neat. Kind of in the way of Civivi a little bit with the pocket clip maybe, but it doesn't come out and spoon build down. So interested to kind of see how that goes in the pocket. Definitely for the full review, going to have a lot more information on this thing. And, you know, of course, a lot more of my experience with it, which I have not had a lot of. Obviously, just took it out the box. KnivesCo, they have a YouTube page. You can, they do like a weekly, kind of like a weekly 20-minute or so long video where they answer mail and go into kind of some things about the industry, this and that and stuff like that. I think he actually toured the Chinese factory in one of the more recent ones, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's a pretty neat knife, and I think that's really cool. And it's not like a common one, you know. It's not like one you would just, I don't think, get off of maybe Amazon or something like that. It seems like a limited edition. I'm gonna have to dig more into it, and I'll definitely have some more information for you by the time I do the full review. Seems like it's in pretty good shape. I did get this secondary, right? But I don't see any issues with it yet. So that's pretty cool. Battery is low and it's getting dark. That is awesome. I love that. Very snappy little knife. Oh yeah. Feels pretty good in the hand. Go ahead and do one little size comparison that I'm really curious about. I've got a, let's see, right here, I got an Ontario Knives Rat Model 2. I was kind of thinking it was about Rat 2 size, but I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, very close. I mean, the Rat 2 is a little bit longer, you know, overall, but yeah, it's fairly close to the Rat Model 2 there. A little bit shorter. So definitely what I would probably call like a medium-sized knife. You know, the Rat Model 2 is what I would call a medium-sized knife. Like the Baby Banner would be kind of like a small, or you know, micro size knife, maybe something like that. Just kind of like a loose term for me. It's pretty much the way that that it feels in the hand and how I feel about it at the time. This is that is a full size knife, a large, full size / large knife. So that's my definition of it anyway. But yeah, this is really cool, man. Look at those like little craters. You can definitely feel all that stuff whenever you're handling the knife. That's pretty neat. You can feel it on the back, like the spine of the scales and everything. Pretty cool, man. So definitely am very happy to get this in the collection. This is an awesome little knife, little limited edition. NAF's 21st anniversary of opportunity. So that's pretty cool. Appreciate you guys watching. I will definitely have a full review of this sometime in the upcoming week or two, and we'll have a more in-depth kind of look at it. So hope you guys have a good day, week, night, whenever you're watching this. Hey, if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to listen to me ramble some more, and consider, you know, maybe joining the Patreon, becoming a channel member. I would really appreciate that, and I appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all stay sharp.